Hello everyone, this is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. And today I'm going to finish showing you the 1974 top set. I started showing that in the last video. And these were some of the cards in the set. These are the ones that I have graded. So I want to go ahead and show those on here for you guys to see those. That's the Hank Aaron, the #1 card in the set. That's the Nolan Ryan and Dave Parker rookie. The other rookie in this set is the Dave Winfield rookie card. Put that up there too. And the second year Mike Schmidt is another one of the big cards in that set. And the last one I want to put up here is the Willie McCovey, because that, like I talked about in the last one, there's two versions of this. This is one of the cards that were from the San Diego Padres and from the Washington National League. And you see it here. Here, they were in the Padres, and they thought that they were going to go to Washington, so they added these cards later on. So just want to give you a look at that. And I did in the last video, I showed you all the stars. So I went through this entire pile, which is all of the Hall of Famers in the set. So we went through that already. If you want to go ahead and see all of those, go back and look at the video, my previous video, and you'll see all the Hall of Famers. I went ahead and showed every single one of them that were in the set. So you can see those. And any card that had any Hall of Fame was in there. And remember, there's the traded set, the first year of traded. And there's the Ron Santo and the Ron Santo traded. So I'm going to go ahead and start showing you the set without these guys here. I'm just going to set this down 1 second here. Just set these down. Split that up there. And now I'm going to show you the rest of the 1974 top set. And you know, the first card is this one here. But they had different special cards because this is when he broke the record. So these are the special cards that came in the set. And it shows every Hank Aaron card that was made for Hank. I'll go back and show you that again. So there's the rookie, all the years. These are really neat cards. It's a nice little subset. And one of the things I like about this 74 set is that it has these subsets, and you'll be seeing some of these as I go along here, because I'm going to show you the whole set. This is the Hank Aaron special subset. And all the way up to 1969 there. So this is the other cards in the set. I'm going to just flip through these and show you the cards, every single one in the set. I'll stop at a few when I get to some of them. This is the team cards. And these, I pulled all of these out of packs myself. So they're going to be in good shape. I had duplicates of all of these, so I picked the best ones. So I got some nice action poses, so I'll stop and show you some of those. There's George Scott. And there's a nice action shot. There's Manny Sanguillen. So give you a good look at all the cards here so you can get a feel for what the set is like. There's Phil Niekro. There's Bobby Bonds. See, there's the Padres. So this, you know, I'll go back and start here. This is what I have is actually called it's really the master set, because I've got all the variations in here. So that's why you'll see the San Diego Padres and the Washington Nationals, the National League. And it's basically the same card, but they printed it after the fact. So they only had distributed this in one series, but they actually had almost like an update in the traded set at the end that they did reprint some cards. So we'll keep looking at these as the team card. Kessinger, There's Jimmy Wynn, nice action picture there. Now Stoudemire, there's another action shot. A lot of action shots. There's the ball there. You see that's a good one. Looks like he just struck out there on a changeup. So there's some nice action shots here. You know, that's a cool shot there. And sometimes, you know, the common cards are as much fun as the regular stars, because you got some nice pictures in there. There's another one of the traded cards. See, there's Bobby Heiss, regular card, and then Bobby Heiss, he got traded at the end of the year. So those, and there's another Washington and Padres. So I've got pretty much all the cards, including the traded and the it's the master set here of the 74s. Amos Otis, Sparky Lyle, look at that big wad he's got on his cheek there. Matt Jackson, there's Dick Allen, it's a nice Dick Allen card. Probably should pull him out, but he's not a Hall of Famer yet, so I left him in the set, in the common bin here. So let's move on to some more guys here. There's another action shot there. Julio Rodriguez, Mike Marshall. There's a Twins card. So this is a nice set. You know, not one of my favorites. You know, there's another one of the Padres and the National League guys. They thought they were going to be moving to Washington as the Washington Senators. There's Rick Wise. There's a horizontal. They got some nice horizontal shots there. You can tell these are vintage, you know, with the hair and the uniforms and stuff. You know, there's Freddie Patek, the shortest guy, is 5'4". Bobby Mercer, nice swing there, Bobby Mercer. For the most part, my cards pretty much are very clean. These are some of the cards that I probably should be looking at, especially for grading the stars, which I showed in the last video. So you can go back and look at the star cards, the Hall of Famers. There may be a couple Hall of Fame cards here. Here's another Bill Grieve with the Padres and with the Washington National League. So that was kind of something. You know, they were not sure that was going to happen. They really thought it was the trade. I mean, the change of cities was going to happen. So near the end of the '74, season, they did come up with the traded cards and the update cards, where they changed the little team name here to Washington. There's the Mad Hungarian, one of the first big name closers. That's a nice shot there, action shot, Bobby Rich. Davey Lopes. So it's just gonna give you a good look at all these cards as we go along. Jerry Royce, Bill Lee. Just gonna flip through these so you can get a look at another one of these National League and Padres cards. There's the checklist here with the Hank Aaron and the Hank Aaron series. And the backs, just they're green backs. I showed them last time, but I'll show it again. Has a little comic in there. Has a little facsimile autograph and the stats. There's another action shot there. Chris Spire, Bob Boone. Kind of get this back out of here. A lot of cards in this set, so hopefully I can get you show them all here in one video. We'll see how it goes here. So here's a few more from the '74 set. Dennis Menke, Roy White, Rick Russell, Al Bunbury, Brakeman. There's Darrell Evans. Woodson, there's Walter Austin, Doc Ellis, great pitcher. Ron Fairley. John Mayberry, Diego Segui. So we got a lot of nice action shots there. At Matlock, there's the Astros team. There's Bert Campaneris. That shot there. That's a Pepino Man shot with his butt. That's how he says 4-year butt. It was great to be on a live stream with Pepino and Lou Rock the other day. It was so much fun. Those guys are just great to talk to, and we just had a good time. Give me a minute here, I gotta put these away. Pull out another stack here. Making a little bit of a mess here in the background. I can't see it, but I'll do this live, so. Organization there, Orlando. Get this thing in order. All right. We're ready for some more. We'll start with a nice action shot there, Willie Davis. Jack McKeon, look at that. Young Jack McKeon, he managed the Marlins to a championship game. Remember him? He was always smoking in the dugout. There's Luis Tiant. Should be Hall of Famer. Klein, there's Randy Jones, and there's the Padres Randy Jones. Gary Maddox, Ken Holtzman. Look at that. That's a nice shot. Cesar Geronimo with the bat. Rangers team, Jose Cardinal. That's a nice picture, a nice background there. Sherman, Don Baylor, a good hitter back in those days. The nice pictures back in there. That's at the stadium. Looks like maybe Yankee Stadium there. So over here, got Mario Guerrero, Tom Walker. That's a good picture of him sitting there waiting. They had the donut on the bat. Here's Jim Fregosi, Cinto Romo, and the Padres Romo. Dave Cash. Oops, got another Romo there. Let's get that guy back in there. I got two of the National League Padres Romos. Didn't realize that. Okay, let's see. It's Cedeno. And here comes the victory leaders and the leader cards. So I'll go ahead and give you a good look at the leader cards. That's Wilbur Wood. I took out all the stars. That's the saves. That's pretty much all we got there. I took out the rest of them. They're in the star group. You can see that in the last video. There's Ted Sizemore. Look at that. Chicago Cubs, they got the floating heads. They do that a few times. I don't know why the Cubs did that. A Raider. Chuck Tanner. What's he looking at? Nice action shots, some of these. And that's the Washington National League. Let's see, okay, so here we go with Mike Lum, Kubiak, Fritz Peterson, Dave McNally was a good pitcher. He won 20 games a few times. Yes, he did. 22, 20, 24, 21, 19, 17. He's a good pitcher back in the day. Ken Brett, George Brett's brother. Brad Healy, that's a nice sliding shot there. Bill Russell. There's Glenn Beckert, National League and the Padres. Bob Oliver. So I hope you guys enjoy me showing you these cards. For me, it's a good chance to take a look at my, look at that, Craig Nettles, to take a look at my set, take a look at my cards. You know, a lot of times you put these sets away. Look at Larry Boa. Put these sets away, you don't pull them out, you really don't get a chance to take a look at them. You know, I mean, you look at some of the star players, but really not the common guys. So I haven't looked at this set in such a long time. I mean, recently I just put them in the penny sleeves because they were raw. And, you know, I saw them while I put them in the penny sleeve, and now I get a good chance to really go back and look at these cards. That's posed, all right. There's Ted Simmons. Ted Simmons is a Hall of Famer. I'll get him out of there. Ted, you're going to go with the Hall of Fame group over there. Jerry Bell, Edge Kirkpatrick. There's another one on the checklist. Joe Rudy, Tug McGraw, Jim Northrup. So it gives you guys a good chance. There's another checklist. I think this may be the same as the other one. I may have made a mess while I was going through this thing. Nope, that's different checklist. That's 133 and that's 265. So Fred Bean, Gary Nolan, Cookie Rojas. I was a Cuban player back in those days. Wore those glasses. It's a nice shot there with the bat. Jim Crawford, Doyle Alexander. Reggie Smith, another good player back in the day. Vida Blue, he was a superstar pitcher. That guy was just exciting to watch. That's when he was young. He started 1970 as a rookie. He would have been a big-time rookie as Rick Monday, one of my heroes there. He would have been, Vida Blue would have been a big rookie, would have been worth a lot of money as rookie card if he was today, since he was an incredible pitcher and had style, charisma. One of those guys that everybody liked, but you know, similar to a Doc Gooden style. So let's see here, where was I here? Grab another pile here. Here we go. Gene Michael, manager now. Lee May. Look at Tito Fuentes. Look at that. That's a nice shot there. Earl Weaver. Well, this was way miscut. You got the other card on the other side there. That's the only problem with these cards from the 70s. Even though these are really, really nice, most of them are going to be off-center like that, miscut, or they're going to have some staining. You know, now I was lucky enough to have mostly doubles or triples of some of these cards, so I was able to pick out the best ones and keep those. But they do have, you know, fish eyes sometimes there. Stuff like that. And it's just normal for these cards. There's Jim Perry. Dusty Baker. That's a nice card of Dusty Baker. What a great player. He may be in the Hall of Fame one day. Tommy Harper. Mark Belanger, another player that defensively one of the best in his days. Here's the All-Star shortstops. This is the All-Star card now. And of course, I took all the Hall of Famers out of here. I showed those in the first video. Amos Otis. So that's another one of the little subsets. And that has pictures on the back. I showed that before. It's got a puzzle in the back. So it has the American League and the National League All-Stars. And then the puzzle in the back is the MVP of the All-Star game, which was Bobby Bonds. So it's a puzzle of Bobby Bonds. He was the All-Star game MVP of that year. There's Jim Longborg. And it's Bill North. So let's put it in another pie here. So let's see, where are we at here? We're about halfway through this. I'm gonna do a little more, and I'm gonna probably do 2 videos. It's just gonna be so long. So let's go Ron Reed. Look at Sandy Alomar. Dwight Evans. We're just gonna go through this thing. We're gonna show them all. Jerry Kuzman. Look at Greg Luzinski. So it's going to be a long video, guys. Just enjoy it with me here. There's a Yankees team. You could always fast forward. There's Cito Gaston, both with both versions, the Padres and the National League. Okay, let's see what we got over here. Got a bunch of guys here. Harry Heisel, Norm Cash, first base. Manny Mota, I like Manny Mota. Paul Lindblad, Bob Watson. This is a big set, 660 cards. So you got a lot of guys in here. Pretty much there's Don Gullett. That's a nice shot there. Gary Matthews sliding in. So you got a lot of, pretty much everybody's in here. This is, oops, there goes the Padres. Oops, I got a couple of Padres. Where's my Padres versions here? Got a couple Padres somewhere in there. We'll see what we got. Got a whole bunch of, I have a few more doubles in here I didn't realize I had. So we'll keep going here. And some of the cards didn't have a national version. They did the Padres and the National League. Some of the players only had the Padres version. There's Gates Brown. There, look at Lou Piniella. Looks like he struck out there. Nice shot of Lou. Big Green, another nice action shot there. Going for the double play. Orlando Pena. This is the guy that I met when I was a young kid. Raider, Tommy Davis. Nice action shots here. There's another one, George Stone. Let's see what we got over here. Coming up, managers. Ellie Rodriguez, Steve Arlen. Look at Charlie Huff. He always looks old, and this is one of his first years. Pedro Borbon. There's another one of the checklist cards. And the White Sox right here. So let's see. Take some more out of here. And put some more back in the box. Just give me a minute. I'll be right there. So, I don't know. What do you guys think of this set? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. If you like it, if you don't like it, is it one of your favorites? Is it one of your not so favorites from the 70s? You know, there's a good chance for you guys to take a look at it and really decide. You know, is it a set that I like, or is it a set that I may pass on? I don't know. To me, I was one of those. It's not my favorite, but it's not my least favorite either. Ray Fosse. I mean, I do like the action shots there. And it's a pretty simple design with just Oakland A's and then catcher and Fosse. I mean, almost diagonal, the way they did that. You know, put Chicago Cubs, you know, first base, and then the name. Fred Stanley. So it's kind of a different design. The backs are nice because it's got a lot of stuff to read there for the kids when we were young. Look at Matty Alou. Ken McMullen, there he is. His 1963 rookie card is worth a lot of money. Okay, Conception, Don Hood. There's Tommy Hutton. He's an announcer for the Marlins now. Vic Davalillo with the mustache. Other action. Picture, Lenny Randolph. Richie Hebner. Look at Tommy John. That's another guy that possibly could be in the Hall of Fame. You know, they named the surgery after him. He was the first one to do it, risk his career. There's Kurt Bavacqua. There's one of the traded guys here. That's when he was traded. Jim Ray. Boog Powell. Big time hitter back in the day. Big power hitter. Big guy. Huge guy. John Blue Moon Odom. And Jose Cruz. That's the father of Jose Cruz Jr. Okay, let's see here. We'll get into some neat cards coming up here. So let's go through them. We got Dick Bosman, Dick Billings. We got two Dicks in a row here. Winston Yanais. That was for Pepino. Pepe Frias. And there's Joe Decker. And here comes the playoff cards. These are neat here. So you got the playoff cards in the back. Tells you that's the 73 National League playoffs, the American League playoffs. Oh, that's the World Series. American League playoff cards. I think I got them somewhere else here. I think because the stars are there. That's the World Series cards. Some more of the World Series. Game 5 of the World Series. The Mets win 2-0. And this is where Oakland comes back. Game 7. Game 6 had the Oakland winning again. That's the Reggie card. I took that out. And then Game 7, Oakland wins it. And there's the winner celebrate, the A's celebrate. Second consecutive championship. And we're back to the regular cards. There's Willie Crawford. Braves team. Felipe Alou. Steve Stone, and then he was traded to the Cubs. There's a unibrow. Danny Murtaugh. Vada Pinson. That's a nice Vada Pinson card there. You got a few more guys here. Dick McAuliffe. Murphy was traded. Pat Corrales. We're in the 500s, so I don't have too much more to go. I'm just going to go ahead and finish off the video. And we're just going to go ahead and keep showing cards. Keep showing some cards here. Let's see. Just keeping these in order. I want to make sure I don't mess them up any more than I have already. So here we go. David LaRoche. That's got a bad stain there. Joe Niekro, Billy Buckner. So these cards are all nice. They're pretty sharp. They've been put away for many, many years once I pulled them out of the packs. So they all look good. You know, one day I'll get some of these graded, but not ready for that at this point. There's Horacio Pena. Daryl Thomas. Some of the stars probably should be graded in the future. Let's see here. Who else we got in here? There's Horace Clarke. That was a nice player back in the day. Mickey Stanley. Gene Mauch. There's Bobby Tolan. Cesar Tovar. Eddie Cater. Let's see, Billy Conigliaro, the Padres, Sonny Siebert. So we're down, that was card number 548, so we're almost done with this, guys. You can always fast forward if you want, but I truly appreciate you guys watching my videos. Just me showing some cards, but I really enjoy looking at them, and I hope you do too. Sam McDowell, Von Joshua. Just flipping through some of my collection here with you guys. Hope you enjoy it. You know, now we got the World Baseball Classic going on, and that's been exciting. Spring training's going on, and pretty soon you got the regular season, and that's when the fun starts. So we'll see what happens this year. Look at that action shot, Ralph Carr. All I know is the Marlins are not going to have much of a chance. They just, you know, trade away everybody always. There's a Steve Garvey. Nice Steve Garvey action shot there. But we'll see. Everybody has a chance. Ralph Hawk. That's the thing about baseball. You really never know. That's a good shot of Bucky Dent. You really never know. Because, you know, the only 2 years that the Marlins, and I'm a Marlins fan, of course, that I live in South Florida, the only 2 years that the Marlins ever had winning seasons, they went to the playoffs as a wild card, and they came out winning the whole thing, went right through and won the World Series. So you never know. And they definitely were an underdog both of those years. Hal Lanier. So you never know. That's the beauty of sports. On any given day, anybody can beat anybody. And if somebody's on a hot streak, somebody's on a roll, that's a nice shot there. Somebody's on a roll, and you catch them on a hot streak, hey, they could win it all. Look at these are the rookies, and there really aren't many rookie cards in here. I did show some of the rookie cards that are potential Hall of Famers in the other video. But there aren't any name guys in this 74. You know, maybe Bill Matlock. You know, we're not too many guys that you'll recognize. So if in 74, if you guys or anybody was kind of hunting for rookies, all these cards would have been big time in those days. And that's what, you know, now everybody's going for all these rookies and rookies and rookies. And look at all these rookies, and nothing became of any of these rookies. So don't get hung up with the rookies. I'd go with the veterans. Those guys are already established. They're going to do well. They won't lose the value. If anybody wanted to get a bunch of these Bob Apodaca cards, you know, you never know. They're never going to be worth anything. So here's Rico Petrocelli. There's King Kong Kingman, Dave Kingman. Man, Jeannie likes Dave Kingman. He was a strong guy. Luke Walker. So don't get hung up on the rookie cards, and you're going to go after the rookie cards, and you open a pack of cards, and all. The only thing they save are the rookie cards, and the other ones they got to like almost throw them away. And a lot of those veteran cards are the ones that are going to be worth money. And a lot of those rookie cards, who knows? Some may pan out, but for the majority of them, as you see, history will tell you that sometimes they just don't pan out. So we're at the end, guys. This is the last batch of the cards. This is the end of the series. Let me put some of these down. I got too many in one shot. So this is the end. This is card number 619, Mike Anderson, Al Downing. A nice pose there. Bernie Carbo. So hopefully you're enjoying the trip through 1974. Look at Rusty Staub. Trip through the 1970 Tommy Agee 74 cards. Going back through history. You know, one of the things I like about card collecting and cards is the last checklist. Is just, you know, when you're going through the cards and you're looking at this and you see the old players and stuff, it just takes you back to the 70s, takes you back to those days. There's Milt Pappas. Days where they didn't have the pitchers, they warmed up right on the field. They didn't have the bullpens back there in many places. But you know, you forget about the worries of the day and all your stress, and just look at the cards and enjoy it, and kind of put you back to the days back in the 70s or back when you were a kid, where you just enjoyed it, enjoyed the cards. You really didn't even worry about the value of them. It's just looking at the players, reading about them, you know, just when you're looking at cards, you just don't have a worry in the world, because you're not worrying about the day-to-day junk that's happening out there, watching the news. Jesus Alou, the three brothers. Look at that. That's not the real Mike Tyson. So anyway, guys, I just appreciate everyone watching my videos and watching my channel and following me. It's just an awesome thing. And that's the last card of this set. Who is a manager now, Larry Dierker. So I truly appreciate you guys watching my videos. It's so much fun for me to do them, to look at my collection, to show you some of the things that I've collected over so many years. And, you know, for you guys, just, you know, just awesome and so kind with all your comments and everything. And just truly appreciate it. I just can't tell you enough. So thank you so much, guys, for watching my videos. This is Orlando from My Collector's Dream. Enjoyed looking at the 1974 top set. I hope you guys did also. Have an awesome, awesome day. Please like and subscribe to my videos, and thanks for watching. Have an awesome day, guys.